Hello you fans, Mod here, and welcome to a rematch with Psychics. So I thought it was decent enough to have a rematch with it, so here it is. Hopefully it won't, like the last rematch I had, it was when I was playing Despots and I was going against Raccoons, I believe. He did basically nothing. I brought out a board and then he just rage quit and it wasn't enough to show. But its Naturia Beast is going to be very difficult to handle. Very much for me. I can synchro summon into Alexander, which is something I don't go into. But yeah, it'll be fun to go into it. Set it, and I can't use a lure because that would kill it. That's going to be a difficult card to get over, especially first turn. I love to bring it out against Necros. Love that. But not in this deck, obviously. And that Caller Haunt is going to resurrect Psychic Witch. That Psychic Witch that is just very powerful. And he attacks with the wrong card. Why didn't he run it over? Okay, he's going to take control of it. Interesting. Interesting. Come on, synchro that. Synchro. Bring out the Chiriabakion. No, you can't bring out Bakion. You can bring it on the phone. Okay, interesting. But you gave me what I needed. And that is fine with me. Go for that Night Howling and using its effects. Oh god, it's going to get summoned, isn't it? Because its effect's not coming up yet. It's got something to negate the summon. No, negate summon. Works for nothing. So Lilith gonna come out and Torrential Tribute? No. We're gonna actually see Chaos King Archfiend, I'm thinking. No more Synchro Summoning. Wow, that's mean. This is mean, but Dark Highlander, the anti-synchro monster. He has to destroy this. If he doesn't, he's locked out of the storm. Not a nice thing to do, but it's not common to lock a Synchrodons out the door unless you have Mad Sentinels on tap. But no, Dark Island just doesn't give a crap. And it's a lovely manga card as well. So I'm happy I got an ultra version of this. Very nice. Can't wait to play it. Ring of Destruction, waiting for me to go into the tap panel phase, and Leonidas drops. I believe I'm going to gain all the life points I get. Oh wow, he's summon warnings. Whoa, out of nowhere. That's going to kill me. That is going to kill me. He has gone all in, and that has kind of stopped my plays. I'm full spell deck more or less at this point, and she's going to do something during your next standby phase. So during the next standby phase. Oh no, he's non-ring. That's death sentence for my deck. Let's force him to just negate everything then. Go on, negate everything. Okay, so let's just see little bits of his deck. Activate everything. Yep. Spell Showing Arrow. Interesting. And let's see what else you're gonna do. And at this point I'm dead. And pile 2. Yeah, I'm dead. This rematch went horribly wrong. And hopefully this should go to game 3, I'm guessing. Ooh, he's gonna synchro into a scrap tracker just to kill the final card. I think, oh wow, he's gone into the Ciphering Omega Lord. And just because that adds back, so just clearing the board. This should allow me to have another rematch then. So let me just check and be back. And game 3 this is going to be the third game. The first game is not in this video. It is in the video beforehand entitled DDs versus Psychics. So yeah, if you wanted to check that out before seeing this one, please do. This is game 3 altogether actually. So technically it was a match, it's a rematch then, because you don't have matches on it. It would have been this instantly match. I have to allure into this. And I have to banish my only card. At least I have a little bit of variance in here. That Ghost Ogre is so lethal. So lethal. I can at least stop him going for the Naturi exterior though. That is one good thing I've got here. And Red Deception is going to stop his special summoning until I can get into it. And Solemn Warning will stop his plays. So we both don't get summoned. But I have not opened up great, and depending on my opponent, he may have opened up decently well. Okay, this game's on a normal summon, so no. Hushed Psychic Cleric. Weird card. I've never seen someone play it, but perfect. The Covenant with the Hellgate. No, I'm not going to activate any of those. Hellgate is going to activate and Spell Shattering Arrow. Oh, that's painful. You don't see that commonly used, especially not now that whoa, and attacking the Vanity's Emptiness. Wow. Spell Shattering Arrow is not as good as Weaving Eyes. That once per turn you can send. Okay, switch to effect. Once per turn you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Select one psychic monster in your graveyard. Move from play. When this card is sent from the field graveyard, switch to some of the monsters you can send back. So only itself, which is alright. But then again, if he sends a psychic, then he can just basically do what Tommy Master does. So that's going to be annoying. So it has to be sent on the field to the graveyard, so I can get around it with other ways. That's always nice. And that's going to be Esper Girl, who is going to drop. And I'm going to have to rivalry this, just so he doesn't go into any synchro plays in the future, because that's a 2-minute. Give him access to that and it'll be an upcry. And Necro Slime has to defend for me because I can't do anything at this point. He's completely taken out of my game. Whew. This is one powerful psychic duelist. The best psychic duelist I've ever gone against, except from Cosmo and Ritual Beast, in an actual non-archetypal psychic deck, I should say. So yeah, this is shaping up differently than I expected. He has quite a lot of outs to my deck, but then again, my deck has quite a lot of pendulum-like mechanics that will be easily outed, and only one face down. Okay, and there's no level 4 synchro I run, which kind of kills me. At least Lone Ring is a dead card at this point, which is bad. Usually is a decent card, but not when you chop deck it without a single Dark Contract. Oh, speaking of Dark Contracts, I can at least get rid of his tuners when he summons them, or we can get rid of the synchros depending on how big it's going to be. Because psychic synchros are not the most powerfulest. No, can't waste it on that. Into the rivalry. Not good at all. I have to outdraw him, or he's going to get the tuner and he's going to synchro. Okay, one more face down. This keeps getting ever closer to defeat. Ooh, perfect timing, Kepler. And your effect, is it going to be negated? I don't think he'd run Veiler in this. Dark Contract is going to be the best thing at this point, because I can add Swirl Slime, so I can have plays for later on. Is he gonna MST this? Should wait for its effect, so probably not gonna MST it yet. Give it a minute and then it will happen. But if he does, I've got least laundering. So that's always a good out. It's like my wavering eyes, this is. Mistake. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of the mistake. Maybe he sided? I don't know, I didn't side. But it's alright if he did. And that means he doesn't get what he needs. And I'm allowed to search out... Leonidas at this point is going to be the best option. I was going to go for Swirl Slide, but I don't have anything in my hand now. I don't actually have a rank 1 in here, so... That is more or less just me passing the turn. That Hush Cleric has stopped me from doing any damage. And then again, my monsters are useless. Okay, that's going to be an issue. The Psychic Witch is in the house. Okay... Yeah, that's bad. Poor Kepler in the extra deck. And hopefully... Oh! Speak of the devil. Yes, I'll take 1000 damage. If he knows I've got Leonidas, that will be good. And he'll probably Solemn Warning this. No, he didn't Solemn Warning. I gain my life points back and I don't take any further damage. Which is... Ooh! Ring of Destruction! Wow. Okay. 26. And now this is going to all want to activate, so I have to destroy them and gain 2000 back. So I regain the plays I needed, and I get a Kepler so I can get another Covenant back. Dark Contract, I should say. This is a nice duel, but I think I've gone through all of my Hellgates. That's depressing. I can get my Covenant of Valkyrie there. That is fine with me. And we've got the Fusion Gate, which is lovely at this point. Hugo Shoken. Bring forth Dark, obviously. At this point. Oh, and the Ghost Ogre! Damn. Damn, man. That is bad. At least I need to flip over the Covenant, or it's going to take a lot more damage than it should. And let's also flip over the Gozen match, so it just keeps a lockdown on the door. So you can only play Earth Psychic types by the looks of things. You can't summon out the Ghost Ogre to Synchro. You can't bring out an Aturia Beast, which is not going to be that effective at this point. I'm only going to take 400 damage from this. I've still got Necro Slime. This is what I need to go off the field. And I have to take 1000. Which is painful. But I can chain it and destroy that face down. So I can get a Necro Slime in the graveyard just so I can fusion summon next turn. Call of the Haunted. Cool. Necro Slime is going to summon out Dark, banishing that Night Howling. Dark is going to give us something to think about. I don't know what his face down defense monster is, so I'm going to destroy that Blow Bull. That's going to be dead at this point, since Gozen and Rivalry have locked down the duel to Dark Fiends or Earth Psychics. Can't remember what the attribute for other psychic monsters are. Psychic Synchro monsters. And I'm going to gain 1000 this time, which is lovely. We can regain into this and hopefully go on to the rest. And this is going to help as well. Lilith can add us back. Target 1 DDD in your graveyard. Target 1 in your extra deck. That's who we need right now. And I'm going to go for Kepler since he can search. But he can't do anything right now. So go for this. Go to kill off, because that was sent through. That would search summon it out to the field. I'll just kill that actually. At this point, it's not going to be that effective. He's going to take off the 100, and I'm going to kill the Esper Girl because I don't want it on the field. And that happened. That is not good for me. That's not good for me. At least I've got some control on the synchro summonings. You can't synchro summon out Catasta. You can't summon out Amides. The best one you can bring out at this point is probably going to be Magical Android. You can at least do some damage to me though. That's the one thing you can do. Shame Lilith is so weak. E-Telly. Ooh. That's not good for me. He's going to synchro into something powerful. Can't remember what you could belt this up. Okay. Because doing this first phase is still bad. Okay, he is drawing everything he's needing. I'm gonna have to Necro Slime in and summon out while banishing Lilith. Summon out the Dark itself. So I have options, but I can't go for that. Not anymore. I need to get rid of the non-tuners, so let's see what's behind door number 1. Esper. Behind special summon. I have to kill that. See if we can waste his resources. And he's banishing, sending another one. I'm gonna set you just in case because I can't waste you on a normal summon anymore. I am very down on my resources and he seems to have an endless bouquet of it. I can't think of an Earth Synchro Psychic. But he has the option for level 6 Psychic Nightmare? No, there isn't. It doesn't look like there is. And the Fusion King finally comes out. I have enough to Fusion King. So thankfully for the Kepler, I could go for that, but I have to go for this one. You and you. Go for the third Dark. Now we've got everything. Kill the Commander, because the Commander is dangerous as a tuner. Kill the Esper Girl. Add that back and kill the Psychic Witch. I wonder if does he have any others? See where he's going with this. No, he does not. I keep dragging things. Psychic Witch. She's going to summon out a Psychic Witch. So this is a very long stall, but I've locked down my opponent. He or she cannot synchro summon. Shame these don't stack. That would be amazing if they stacked. And now we can start going into things. I only have one in my graveyard, so there's no point in trying to fusion summon. See which Psychic Witch is going to send. The Jumper. Oh, that's bad for me. And the Recover. At least we get the 2800 damage. Ooh, the Psychic Power Well. He is summoning how many? 1, 2, 3. 1500. Okay, I have to replay the battle. Kill the Recover. Because he has shown me consistently that it isn't effective at the moment. Yeah. That is just in case he tries to destroy Rivalry. At least get him a bit scared. Maybe I'll crash into one of my Darks. I can't think of what you could go for. Actually, can't he even use that? Goes in and Rivalry is on the field. Don't think he can use that while he's on. Because that gives you a different monster from a different type. And they are restricted by those two effects. Okay, it does allow you to do that. And they both go to the graveyard. Wow. So that's how it resolves? It may be a glitch maybe, because it's not a common thing to happen with this lockdown. But... And he's got a level 5. And I'm at least going to gain 1,000 life points. That's very good at this point. And I can fusion summon? Yeah, I can fusion summon actually. And he surrenders. Oh, I was going to go for my Overlord Kaiser. But that was a lovely match. So the first episode is not with this, so that's on my channel earlier, or the day before. This is the last two, which is technically a rematch, and then the follow-on from the rematch. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, with Psychics actually being quite aggressive, very powerful, but my deck actually being able to lock him down now. It's a lot more vicious with the rivalry and Gozen matches in main, so I'm happy with that. It's the only way DDDs are going to survive in this current in the future meta, and also deck devastation virus. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave your comments below if you've got a suggestion for the deck, or any suggestions for my channel in general, or any old decks you want to see me play, and I'll consider them and hopefully do them. So yeah, and please like, subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see further content. Matt Durant, signing out.